New look for a legendary location in South Boston. Gillette headquarters is getting quite a facelift designed to make the Fort Point neighborhood greener and more accessible. John Maroney will join us right now live from Southie to explain this one. John?
Colton, changes are coming to Gillette's headquarters and this neighborhood. The people who live here are just hoping they are done right.
Think of how much this has all changed in the past 10 years. I mean, it's unrecognizable from when I used to run down here. It's not going to stop.
Gillette Shaving headquarters getting a new look of its own, with plans to turn half of the 31-acre parcel on Fort Point Channel into open space.
This parcel was identified by the neighborhood as being really important in terms of public access and making the Fort Point Channel even more of a destination.
Procter & Gamble, Gillette's new owner, says it plans to redevelop the land after manufacturing is moved to Andover. P&G says Gillette headquarters and research and development will stay, but a third of the site will be set aside for housing and commercial development. 50% will be earmarked for public space. Kathy Abbott is president of Boston Harbor Now.
The Fort Point Neighborhood Association has been working really hard on this for a very long time to ensure that the waterfront along the Fort Point Channel there is both resilient and accessible.
People do love the idea of more open space on Fort Point Channel, but they are a bit weary given the neighborhood's rapid development. They say they don't want it to end up looking like the seaport.
I think it's great as long as it's not like the seaport and more like East Boston in terms of how they developed it with some beautiful parks along the water as opposed to the seaport, which is just a horror show.
Located on the Boston Harbor Walk, Gillette has been in South Boston for more than 120 years. There have been a ton of changes in the neighborhood, especially recently.
Anything they'll do to it, I think it's going to be a huge improvement for the community.
Now, Gillette says the project will be done in phases and there will be a series of public meetings. Live in Boston, John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.